Writing to me is articulating the deepest levels of one's consciousness. I don't know whether there is a name or a definition for my style. I don't know what it could be called, but I think the stories that I write determine their own style, the ways in which they ought to be written. They also determine the length, because I believe it should be the story that should determine the style it should be told in, and the length, the extent to which it should be told. I don't know when I actually became a writer, but I know the fact that the moment I feel I am successful in expressing myself, in writing the way I want to, that moment I feel like a writer. I'm inspired by Leo Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, Anton Chekhov. These are the writers that have inspired me all along. But there have been certain inspirations that have changed, because the more and more serious you grow as a writer and a reader, your inspiration also changes. I think Doug Solstad, Cesar Aira, Elena Ferrante, Carlo Aquino are writers that I really count on in present times. I have moved ahead of Arundhati Roy, J.M. Coetzee and others in terms of inspiration. They had been inspiration. I still admire them, but I think I have become more concerned about certain serious issues that needs a serious inspiration in those terms. I also admire some young Pakistani writers like Daniel Muinuddin, and I think he is one of the best contemporary writers I'm reading. The issues and concerns that compel me to write are powerlessness, unfreedom, voicelessness, humiliation, death, angst, meaninglessness at certain times. I think the current production of literature in the world is West-centric in the first place, and very much Anglophone. I think many good writers are yet to be intellectually decolonized. They still think that writing and literature that revolves around themes which are in fashion, in season, would really become part of serious literature, that which doesn't happen because it is the market, and more commercialization of publishing takes place, more and more this phenomenon will be determined. That would lead to trivialization of literature, and I think that's what has happened recently, that it's very sad that one of the greatest institutions that recognized underrated writers in the world was Nobel Institute. But because of the latest award in literature, it has trivialized itself. People who have been writing for 30 years, for 40 years, despite of the persecution they have suffered in their countries, who deserve to be in the Nobel list, hands down, are nowhere. The Nobel Committee has failed to respect or value their contribution to literature. I never believe in insanity of passion. I don't think that one should be insane in a passion. I think that it's as important to live your life in other ways as it is in writing. I think it's important to have fun, meet friends, and take a walk, have a bicycle ride, teach, shop, go to a local baker and see how it feels like being an ordinary customer like others.